This is an exciting time of year for us Star Wars fans. On December 18th, nationwide in theaters, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens is released. And 2 weeks ago, EA released Star Wars Battlefront to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. And I saw the videos from E3 that at the PlayStation event, and when they showed the videos of Star Wars Battlefront, I was so excited. I'm like, this is going to be a great game. Finally, PlayStation would get a great Star Wars game, and so I was so excited. And I went and pre-ordered the game, and then the beta came out, and I was disappointed. I couldn't explain why there was no story to the beta. It just was, survival mode and a couple maps for the multiplayer. But I still had a hope that on release day we would get a campaign mode, and so come release day, I downloaded the game and logged in, and just complete an utter disappointment. No campaign mode. It's just so PvP centric game, and the only thing that you get with missions was the training missions, the tutorial missions, and survival mode. And honestly, I played survival mode. That was the first thing I played, and it was nearly an hour of my life gone to waste, and that I'll never get back. It just took way too long just to complete one mission. It was just 15 waves of, enemies come like stormtroopers and ATSTs, and honestly, ATSTs were a pain to kill, and I did not understand why EA just decided not to include a campaign in this game. I thought I was getting a Star Wars game, which is a very Star Wars centric, universe. All I got was PvP in the Star Wars universe, where you could potentially play one of the, big name characters like Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker or Boba Fett. But other than that, it's just wasn't fun. I don't know. How to explain it. It just was not fun. I wanted to jab myself in the eye with a pen or something just to get me not to look at this game. It's not without its good points. The visual effects were fantastic. I enjoyed the visual effects. I enjoyed the sound effects. They were great. But other than that, gameplay was complete garbage. And to me, it was just Call of Duty in a Star Wars universe. At least Call of Duty has a campaign mode. And I'm not even a big Call of Duty fan. In fact, I've never played a single Call of Duty game, but I know they have a campaign mode. Why could EA put a campaign mode in Star Wars Battlefront? It was just complete and utter garbage. I don't understand it. I don't like to rant and rave, about a game that I was looking forward to and was disappointed. But, if they don't like that, don't put out complete crap. I don't understand it. And it's, survival mode was just, the submissions were just too damn long. It should not take an hour or so to complete a single mission. It just shouldn't. It just makes no sense. And multiplayer, which is not something that I've ever been a huge fan of. I don't particularly care for PvP. But, the only type of multiplayer I like is co-op. And in survival mode, you can only cooperative play with, I think, with one other person. And what's the point of co-op if you can only play with only one other person? I mean, the only time anything should take really long to complete would be like some type of raid, which obviously there's no raid in Star Wars Battlefront, but in games like Destiny, they have a raid, and it's meant to take a long time. But this isn't Destiny. This is Star Wars Battlefront, and it was just horrible. I was sad, and there's no way in hell I will play this game ever again. So I don't enjoy ranting and raving about a game that I don't like. I mean, normally I would just, explain what I don't like and what I did like, and give my assessment from there. But there's so much I did not like in this game that would never have me play this game again. I mean, it can't hold my attention at all. I mean, the only reason why I play games is because of the story, because the story is engaging, the story is good, and it keeps me entertained. But if the story is bad, and if the story, or if it lacks a story, it's not going to hold my attention more than 5 minutes. So, I mean, this is just something. This is a game that I would be sad to say I would never play ever again. And on top of that, what's infuriating is that EA didn't put everything that they had promised. No, they withheld a lot of that stuff for the season pass, for the DLCs. And so they're making you pay an extra $50 just to get the DLCs. I mean, that's completely utterly ridiculous. It's their fucking greed that's doing this, because they know people will still pay the money, and that's a sad, unfortunate truth about this current state of the gaming industry, and I don't understand it. And I miss the time when games had an engaging story. I mean, there's still games out there that still do, and I'm glad that they're still out there. But it seems like the thing to do now is make games just completely and solely multiplayer PvP, and I just don't understand it, and I don't like it. And so there's going to be a lot of games that people say are really good that I'll probably never ever play. That being said, I'm going to give you my overall and honest grade for this game. I'm going to give the visual effects and sound effects an A. I mean, it's completely gorgeous graphically, and the sounds of the game makes me feel like I'm actually in the Star Wars universe. But other than that, the actual the lack of a story, the lack of a co-op, based on survival mode, the missions are terrible, and I just give overall gameplay an F, and because it fails to meet my expectations of a Star Wars game. No story, no content, lack of depth, just straight up PvP. In my opinion, worst Star Wars game ever. And that's just saying a lot, because a lot of people were fans of Star Wars Galaxies, and until Sony destroyed the game, and then everybody left and angrily, and nobody played it anymore. So Star Wars Battlefront, F for failed to meet my expectations of a Star Wars game. Until next time, I'm Crystal Plant.